What is up, guys? This is Starhor here with another Saber review. This time we're reviewing the Force Relics Rahm Kota Saber. If you don't know who Rahm Kota is, he is someone who makes an appearance in the Force Unleashed games, and he is pretty cool. And of course this Saber, as you can already tell, is absolutely stunning. I've got a nice emitter with great weathering on it, like the paint's chipped off in places. So let's just start from the top. Like I said, great emitter. You've got a really awesome blade plug. I'll take that out and show you guys that in a minute. You've got the silver ring here, which also has the blade retention screw. Very nice. Got a little smaller section here. Then you've got a bigger section here with this nice... This is leather too, which is... It's real. You can definitely tell, and it's awesome. It's wrapped all the way around here. And this is real leather. It's not like some piece of tissue like one certain company will use, Saberforge. I won't be mentioning any names, but yeah, it's real leather, feels super nice. It's definitely on there too, like that's tight on there. They glued that down pretty well, or whatever they did. You've got a silver section underneath and black with weathering again, paint chipping off in places, which is super awesome. The weathering is top notch. Then here we've got a brown leather. It shows a bit black on camera, but this is really brown. It's a deeper brown, like a chocolate brown. And this is like a more tan brown. Of course, the color reproduction on my camera is not the best, but it's close enough. So yeah, you got this nice Suba Aiko, I think it's called, brown leather wrap. And I wasn't too fond of this when I saw it in the pictures. Now that I'm actually feeling it like in real life, it feels so comfortable. It looks pretty damn awesome too. Like you got the flat, completely flat, nice leather section here. Then you got like exposed metal. You got your switch poking through, and it's all just super awesome. Like the leather work is really well done. Real leather again, like I said. If we move down to the pommel, you can see they've actually got like cuts, scratches in the actual metal for a nice weathering effect. Like that's real. That's. Let me try and get my nail in there so I can show you guys. Yes, that's real. Got some more up here. Again, weathering, things chipping off in places. It makes it look like a really war-torn saber, and I love that. You got some really nice scratches right here. And last I checked, this is unique per saber. This is not just a mass-produced hilt with the same weathering patterns on every one. And if we go back here, we've got a vented pommel for sound. However, this is only a stunt model. But you do have a kill key, which is cool. I've never seen a stunt model with a kill key. So if we take that out and we press this momentary button, this isn't a latching button, it's momentary. Got a nice green, very nice green. If I could guess based on what I've seen, I would guess it's a Cree. I have no idea what LED it actually uses. I'll have to look into that. But yeah, I think it's a Cree. But still, it's as bright as my Cree XP-E2 I have on my Resilient from Saberforge. And yeah, so it's a nice LED. So like I said, let's start by putting in a blade and checking out the blade plug. Let's put the kill key back in. Very nice kill key, by the way. I don't know if we took a look at it. It's all plastic, but it's very solid in construction. Let's try and focus that. Yeah, so you got nice details in there. Even though it's plastic, it's really awesome looking. And if it looks really nice in the pommel there. It looks completely like it's supposed to be there. So let's take an Allen key, which didn't come in the package, but of course every Saber owner should have a couple of these. We just loosen that. Slides out. It's very snug in there. I love this snug fit. Shows how really well made everything is. Now if we see this blade plug, it's nice. It's just a weathered, battle damaged sort of metal thing. I like it. It's simple though. It's simple and it works. The light can still escape on the center ring or outer ring. You got this nice metal texture here. Very awesome. So if we put in a blade just to show the illumination and how evenly lit it is from what I've seen. I've only had this for like 10 minutes so far, this saber, but oh damn. It's pretty great. So let's take out the kill key, which is weird. I have to get used to that considering it's a stunt. Let's take that. Oh, there we go. I was wondering why that wouldn't. Okay. Let's grab the camera. Let's zoom out a bit. So you got very nice illumination throughout the whole thing. very little amount of base flare, which is another reason why I think it's a Kree, is because the flare is pretty even all through. You got even illumination right to the tip. I am using a Saber Forge blade, so the colors are a bit bad, but what can you do? I do plan on getting some Vader's Fault blades soon. I'll make a video on that as well. Anyways, so let's take the blade back out and we'll take a look at the battery removal and the insides and all that stuff. So let's twist the key and remove the blade. Pops out, like I said, if we drop this in again, very snug. Only a tiny bit of wiggle, but it fits great. The blade plug drops back in. Very, very deep blade socket, which is what I like as well. You can see the LED down there. But yeah, very super deep blade. Like, that's the blade plug, and it goes all the way into the bottom. And that pops in until there. It doesn't go up to here, it goes into there. So that's a deep blade socket, which is something you always want, because if you have a really shallow one, your blade can even pop out. So yeah, you got a nice deep blade socket. So to remove the pommel, you have to have the kill key out. You just give it a twist. You do have to spin it for quite a bit. But it's definitely a quality pommel. We pull that out. We've got braided cable. Like, they really put effort into wiring this. Then you've got, I think, the battery up here. I'm not sure how to remove the battery yet. I'll have to look into that. But it should just slide out. I don't want to mess with it now on camera while my hands are full. Actually, no, wait, never mind. You can charge it. Kill key. What am I saying? Yeah, so we would just, let's plug that in for a second. Put the pommel back in. Yeah, so not removable battery, you just, I assume you plug that in, and that, if this doesn't turn on, yeah, so that's charging right now, which is cool. You got a nice rechargeable, so that's the difference. You could have removable and rechargeable, but really it's easier to just have one or the other. And that, guys, is my video on the Force Relics Rahm Kota. Actually, before I forget, I want to touch on one issue I had with them. Everything went smoothly with them. They're really nice people, very helpful. One thing was just shipping through Belgium to Canada. I did get dinged with custom fees and the shipping was a bit slow. However, that was because I went with Canada Post, or their postal services. If you go with FedEx, you won't have this this issue that I had. I had to wait for my Saber a bit, and it got dinged at customs, and they held my package for a while. Didn't tell me what to do. I was a bit worried. But if you want to avoid that, use FedEx. I've learned that now. But yeah, I would definitely buy from Force Relics again. And I forgot to mention also, in the box, they give us a Force Relics pamphlet, a blend of props and pop culture. And you can see they've got their Bellator line for the budget. Very nice. And then they've got the mid-range, still super nice sabers. Like that one's got some great etching on there. And you got your high-end, you know, your Orgus Din, all of those sabers. Really nice sabers too. You got their Gungi. And yeah. So who are we? You know, it's just a cool pamphlet. Like, no one else I've bought from has given me a pamphlet before, which is awesome. They also give me a keychain, which is actually super helpful. I've been looking for a keychain, a nice one. And they gave me a business card. However, the business card's a bit dark. Same thing with the keychain, actually, if you look at that. The colors are a bit dark, but hey, not a huge deal. It's a cool business card. Cool everything. Force Relics is awesome. And see, if you want a real Rahm Kota Saber, I have to recommend Force Relics. And that's it, guys. If you like the video, I know this is a long video. Hit thumbs up if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it. Subscribe if you want to see more Star Wars, more lightsaber videos, anything really. And yeah, that is it. I'll see you guys.